Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of BNB Chain and Epic League AMA. I'm Ahmed Hamer from BNB Chain, the gaming growth vertical. I'm accompanied by Shinhei, Ryan, and Changi from Epic League. Welcome, guys.
Hello, everybody.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, for our listeners and watchers, how about you can introduce Epic League for us very quickly?
Yeah, sure. I'm Shinhei Lee, the one of the founder and business executive of Epping Lee. And we are very excited to hear just a little bit my background. I joined this industry in 2017, and I founded my own crypto fund called GBIC, and we've been investing quite a lot of projects in this space, including Paper Labs, FTX, Decentraland, and Big Time Studio. And I met this Epping League amazing developers from South Korea, and I got really excited. And I believe the gamify is the future, and which gonna bring the mass adoption of the blockchain technology, just what it did for the internet as well. So I decided to run this project with amazing team. So I'm very excited to be here today. So just a little bit about Epping League. Epping League is a gamified service platform that allow you to enjoy a range of high quality games while also providing an infrastructure so that people can easily enjoy the quality game. So the core members of our team have developed various games and also very successful games such as Raven, Marvel Future Fight, BTS Universe Story, and Marvel Future Revolution. And we are coming from some well-known Korean gaming firms such as Netmarble, NCSoft, Nexon, and Pearl Abyss, and etc. So the team consists of veterans with experience in game development and live service operation. I also want to highlight one person, our creative executive Jiyoung Lee, who is the solo Korean who worked as a cover artist for both Marvel and DC Comics. So currently, our team has successfully completed the investment rounds. We haven't gotten investment from Griffin Gaming Partners, Polygon Venture, Netmarble, Marble X, Netmarble Monster, NeoWiz, YGGC, and also G7, Game 7, which include Delphi Digital, which is number one research firm in crypto, Mirana Venture, and Griffin Gaming Partners. So we are really excited to onboard this amazing investor who can help us with not only from the gaming side, but also from the Web3 and crypto side as well. And we have our advisor, two advisor. One person is Netmarble Global COO, former Netmarble Global COO, Young-hoon Baek, and also the former Riot Games creative director Thomas Fu, and who is currently an advisor for the Sandbox, are helping us to grow our ecosystem. So at the beginning of this year, around February, we formed the team, Epping League, and we immediately began work on our first title, Dark Throne, which we just launched last week. And our team has worked together for quite some times, about 15 years together. And because it's great team work and efficiency of our game development, we developed the first title, Dark Throne, in a really rapid and efficient way. And that's why we were able to finish our beta testing in June and launch the official grant launch last week as well. So again, we are very excited, and yeah, I mean, we love to actually show what kind of game it is by playing the Dark Throne video. Yeah, so let's play the
Yeah,
video
I
first.
believe we have a video.
Yeah.
That's very lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's a little Diablo
Like,
looking like. Yeah, it feels like it is, right? It's a hack and slash, the RPG game. But you will notice that it looks like the Diablo. So we are trying to give the fun part of the Diablo, but the actual game is more the puzzle game. So it makes it much easier for players to play. But we are gonna explain a little bit more about Dark Throne in a later.
Great. Let me start by asking a few questions, please. Can you give us a quick description on the progress so far the project Epic League has made?
I think she just covered mostly like we how we met and then all the partners and stuff. So
Great.
yeah,
How about a brief introduction of your first game? Is it
yeah.
just
Since
released?
right, since we just played the video, and let me just introduce our first game, Dark Throne. Okay. So Dark Throne is a game that makes it simple for anybody to experience an authentic action role-playing game, which is set in a the story mode. The story is like it's set in a dark fantasy world, where the heroes, it's typical heroes ultimately triumph over demons and save the world. This kind of story. So uh, about the control, it's very easy to control. We support the mobile and the PC online web, and also the install version for the PC and the Mac. So the when you play it's very easy to control, and you don't need to worry about learning like many things like how to attack, choose skill, how to move your characters and stuff. So we simplified everything into like one tap or two tap. That's it. So when you just move your character, it automatically plays the battle, the attack the demons and stuff. And then when you doing the skill thing, and at the same time you need to dodge the attack from the enemy, just cancel your skill with the two taps like that. And yeah, that's how it's simple is. So you can, even though you play on a like mobile phone, it's one finger is just all it takes.
I'll
And then
definitely be looking forward for that user experience.
yeah, but still, even though it's very simple to control, you need to learn a lot of things like how the how your skill works, like the timings and all kind of stuff. Otherwise, you get like hits and you lose your characters and stuff. So there are three characters to choose from: Paladin and Assassin, and the Demon Hunter for this launching version. But there will be three more with the season update later this year in Q4. So Paladin is just a powerful character, the only male character for now, with mace or hammer. It's all kind of like powerful action he does. And the assassin is just with two swords, one in each hand. It's very agile. It's very swiftly. And demon hunter is uses crossbow with the uh, when you use a crossbow, which helps keep the distance from the enemies and stuff. So it's easy to play when you don't want to get into the like right in the pit of the fight. So the dungeon we have two right now. We have a two gaming mode: the dungeon adventure mode and the rumble arena. Uh, Dungeon of the Adventure mode follows a really kind of basic form of RPG. The player goes on stage by stage adventure, battle, with monsters and earn items and gold and XP and grow your characters. When you clear the stage and continue going forward, and you can play the game, because when you fail the stage and you can go back and try again, but when you clear that, and then you can just keep going and going and going. And so we prepared almost like 1,000 stage already, so it's enough for like maybe 2-3 months for everybody enjoy the game for now, and wait for the after that we wait for the next season update. So that's that. And in this dungeon adventure mode, players compete in a league system. So through weekly league competition with other players, you'll be rewarded by league promotion or demotion or stay. And you will continue to clear stage in the next league after week, and you know, keep playing it. So every reward system, it goes with the league system, weekly league system. So when you promote, you get the reward from the upper league, and then you stay, you get the reward from this league, and when you demoted, you get the reward from the lower division of the league. So, and then there's one more play mode, which is Rumble Arena. It's a mode in which up to 100 applicants are accepted on a first come first served basis, and each character enters in turn to engage in a brawl. Just like three. If you, I think you saw in a video. There's like three players like keep fighting each other. Now there's no monsters. It's like fighting people for the heroes, like gladiators, and uh, until 100 players comes in battle in turns and stuff, there's like if you kill most, like kill most of the other players, you win, and then you get like big rewards for that. So that's Rumble Arena, but it's an automatic battle system. You can just watch it, and you can just you can do that. So
I'm most excited for the Rumble Arena. Actually, sounds very exciting.
yeah, it's a big reward if you kill the most number of other players. So it is live, so you can just go check. You don't need any NFT to buy, and you can just go there our website and just play on the web browser, or you need to email for now. If you want to, you can just connect your wallets and stuff. You can start playing right away, right now.
I want to ask you what's the most recent updates, but this sounds like the biggest recent updates. What areas of the project are you currently focusing on?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Changi. I'm the tokenomics lead of Epic League. I handle and review the economy and the math related our ecosystem. Let me cover this question. Besides the Darkthrone service, we also run the Epic League Hub. It's one of two main pillars of our ecosystem, which is a GameFi infrastructure. It would be good to understand that Epic League Hub is a service that manages all the on-chain assets of the ecosystem. The Hub will offer asset swap and NFT lending pool soon, probably on October 7th, if everything is okay. We deal with our utility token EPL and in-game off-chain asset EPL drawer. So outside the game's blockchain wallet is used as a container for accessing EPL token and NFT. And inside the game players will access drawers as rewards and payments. Through the swap of the Epic League Hub, each asset can be exchanged for another asset. It connects the token economy and game economy. And NFT lending pool can be utilized to generate revenue for holders with spare NFTs. NFT lending pool in which NFT holders join lends NFTs to other users and accumulates generated rewards and distributes them fairly to NFT holders. We are focusing on opening these two functions as soon as possible, maybe this week. After that, we also have to provide additional features. The NFT marketplace and token staking programs are under development, and we are establishing the ecosystem as what we intended and ensuring that Darkthrone and its updates run smoothly. Yeah.
Thank you very much for that explanation, Changi. And quick question, how is the link between each game project established?
It's a little bit a little bit secret one, but basically we use NFTs. Which is we call totem NFTs, and players can use the totem NFTs. Totem NFTs with each games. We anticipate that all games in Epic League will be interconnected in multiple ways. Epic League Hub, which enables players to manage their NFTs and in-game EPL drawers.
Yeah, let me cover that part. We're not just making this Darkthrone. We're making more games in a way. So we're gonna have at least 2 more we are planning and developing right now. So Epic League. So there's multiple ways to connect all these games in our ecosystem. So Epic League Hub, which enables players to manage all the NFTs and in-game assets and of on-chain assets, which the Changi just explained. So that's the one thing. So our goal is that Epic League NFTs can be utilized in every Epic League game series. That's our goal. Epic League NFTs are not only for, like I said, when you buy right now, it's not just only for the Darkthrone, but it's for the all of our game in the future. So that's one thing. So when you buy one NFT, it connects all. You can go with it into all the games we have. That's one way to connect all the games. And the Epic Jewels, we use Epic Crystal in Darkthrone right now, but in overall we call it Epic Jewel. So in other game we might call it Epic like Diamond or Epic Sapphire, whatever. For Epic Jewel, you can swap these jewels within our hub with our swap service. So you can go through. You make some of Epic Jewel from one game, then you can move it to the other games through our hub too. That's one way to connect all the games in our ecosystem too. That's how we do it. And so the link is inspired by an idea of multiverse. Our team, we thought about it like each game has its own world. So we just, with all these games, it's kind of multiverse. So each world of a game would be somehow connected to this multiverse, and then NFT, Epic Jewel are kind of means of influencing the concept of this multiverse. So game players would enjoy more games within our ecosystem by utilizing NFT and in-game assets like Epic Jewels, and also the EPL token, which is our own game, on-chain tokens too.
Well, thank you very much for shedding a light on that. If you'd allow me to ask, what arrangements have been made for sustainable tokenomics?
So creating fun games and creating an user-friendly environment, just like we just talked about, hub and games, is a very important issue for sustainable ecosystem, right? So game users should be able to enjoy the game itself, even if they do not use blockchain characteristics. So our target customer base is not limited to crypto game users, but to entire game users. So some non-crypto users expect to be absorbed into our crypto domain if they, satisfy with our games, right? So Darkthrone is fun game. We have, received many compliments from our community. since the last June beta test back and then right now they're loving it. So thing is, we do not rely on NFT sales or token price increases. So we expect many of our new users will be non-holders. That's what we expect. So we hope that they become crypto users when they stay in our ecosystem. So eventually they make robust, token transactions activities and become the source of our revenue for our ecosystem. That's how we planning for the sustainability. So we'll maintain the limit of our total rewards in the game to giving it to the players within the revenue that comes from the games. So it's not going to go over the revenue. Sustainability is derived from the fact that you know playing games should be more fun, people more engaged in, and then they selling it's not just the selling tokens and buying tokens and making money. So people, they really want to play the game, right? So people who play the games are they are customers of our customers, not they're not workers. They don't play to earn. They just play and earn. That's our philosophy. So we knew from the beginning. We knew that P2E and NFT games have their limits, right? So we wanted to offer alternatives for a sustainable game economy. So we focused on fun and the profit of the game itself, and we trying to show more meaningful experiences to the users, and in result we growing like stable long-term ecosystem together in with the community, not by doing short-term project that are like pumped up, right, and then just forgotten kind of thing. So that's how we do the sustainability.
That's very fair. How can I get tokens for the project, and what networks I can use them on?
Yeah, let me cover that question. So, our team, Epping League team, is aiming to serve a multi-chain. So, right now, we are preparing to support three blockchain networks: BNB chain, of course, Ethereum, and Polygon network. So, users can exchange in-game Epping League jewels to EPL token at the swap of Epping League Hub. As Ryan mentioned, we have one side the games, and we have an Epping League Hub, and we launched the swap within our hub, and it will be available to use EPL tokens on Binance Chain or Polygon Network this week. And cryptocurrency exchange will be able to like available to buy and sell EPL token on PancakeSwap for BNB chain and MeshiSwap for Polygon network. And we are working closely with the BNB chain team now, and it will happen shortly after we launch the swap feature in our hub this week. And we are now at the early stage of our roadmap. So, promotion event to get the EPL token will be available here and there for a while. So, please join our community, our Discord or Twitter, and please stay tuned.
Great, thank you very much for that. And what's the response that the team has prepared for possible institutional issues such as exchange, token regulations, and country-specific issues and policies?
It is one of the unavoidable issues we consider because there is no active solution against the regulations. The best way is to respond as quickly as possible. That's what we think. We have already once discarded the stable token model since Terra stablecoins collapsed and many countries began to consider hard regulations against the stable coins. What we can do is to watch the change of regulations and policies of all countries in order to prevent the future risks and problems. And then it would be important to share the information for the ecosystem participants to decide by themselves. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Shangi. I'm curious to know about the direction of cooperation between BNB Chain and the project. From
Yeah,
your
again, I mean, we are very excited to meet the BNB community through the AMA, and the BNB chain was almost no-brainer choice for Epping League. I mean, Epping League adopts the next generation technology and its huge network with the BNB chain, which the BNB chain offers to bring new games to both blockchain and traditional game players. So offering high speed, low transaction fee, like debt creation, and a network with millions of users. Like the BNB chain connects numerous projects, including DeFi, NFT, and gamify projects. And that's why we are really excited to serve and meet the communities who enjoy the diverse aspects of the blockchain and especially the gamify. Epping League's our many years of game development experience ensures high quality games and game operation services. And when BNB Chain's network and Epping League's game experience are combined, we believe that sustainable ecosystem and scalability are feasible, and it's gonna create the mutual synergy. And Epping League, we strive to make blockchain games easily adaptable for those who are not even familiar with Web3 games or even like the blockchain technology, as well as the conventional blockchain gamers, and enabling them to enjoy high quality games and experience in more advanced blockchain gamify services. So we resonate with BNB Chain's vision and collaborate as strategic partners in aggregating scalability, interoperability, and secure solution to embrace the diversity of the game players.
Thank you very much for shedding a light on that, Shinhei. Can you please give us some insight into the vision and the roadmap of your organization for the upcoming period?
Yeah, we just Epic League. We just officially announced the start with our game launching the Dark Throne, right? So, but there's still a lot of things to do. Like we talked about, like we actually developing two more games, and we gonna do the seasonal the updates for the Dark Throne, and there's gonna whole lot more features in our hub. Is our they are being prepared right now. So in a few days there will be the swap service and then the NFT lending pool, which is for non-holder. Just come in and just grab just one NFT and just go into the play and earn stuff. So that's gonna be ready in few days, and then the what is it? The swap will be also available for your Epic Crystal to our token EPL, and then like we talked about, the Pancake swap and Magic swap will be ready for our going outside exchange, and then also like two other games I just want to shortly very shortly mention. The It's called Twilight Fantasy and the Space Monsters. It's our second game and the third game. They are under development right now. The beta version of the second game, Twilight Fantasy, is scheduled for the fourth quarter of this year, and both game, the Space Monsters and the Twilight Fantasy, will be released completely by the first half of next year. So most importantly, the Dark Throne doesn't end here. Like I mentioned, we'll do the season update within this quarter, the Q4, adding three more characters, and then new gaming mode, which is boss raid, and there's gonna be tons of more stuff gonna be thrown in.
Thank you very much, Ryan. And I believe maybe if you have some time, let's take some questions from the comments.
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, before we jump on questions, we want to share our channel. So it's hub.eppingleague.io. And then again, you can come and you can already start playing our games. First series, Dark Throne. Dark Throne is currently supporting web and Android and iOS. And again, we will keep launching new features such as NFT lending pool, swap in a few days. And we also have our second games coming up as well in Q4. And we also have a YouTube channel. We are trying to share as many as videos. So if you search at Ping League, if Tiana or Ahmed, if you can screen share the link that I share in the chat, that will be great. And we already released a teaser video for our third game, which is Twilight Fantasy. Space Monster, and it's very different from Dark Throne. Like Dark Throne is like hack and slash, going into the dungeon, a little dark, Diablo-like. Our second game are very different, and especially third game, Space Monster, is terraforming, like the game, but it's very interactive. But the characters are cute, bright, uplifting. So I want you guys to come and really watch our video as well if you are interested, and mostly come to hub.eppingleague.io to really enjoy our first game series, Dark Throne.
Thank you very much, Shinhei, and I believe everybody is looking forward to play the current game and try the upcoming games. I have a question. What's the blockchain aspect of the game, and are fees involved? And is there a token? I believe you answered the next part.
Yeah, I mean, I can cover it, right? I mean, again, I believe the gamify is really the future of the game industry, and also gamify is gonna drive the mass adoption of the blockchain technology. I mean, there are many services, but game is much easier, and the closeness of the game economics and also the token economics of the gamify, I think it's much easier for a lot of people to just enjoy the game, great contents, and understand the blockchain technology. So for Epping League, we already explained the token part. Another part is the NFT, right? We want to really give the ownership of your own asset that you gain. So the unique thing about our Totem NFT is, of course, it's owned by like the community members or players. The most important thing is this Totem NFT you can basically use in multiple games within the Epping League system for the first step. But of course, in the long term, we want to make sure that it's also applicable to other game platform as well. The second part is of NFT is we have the user NFT. So users can create their own NFT by using some of the game items that they acquire during the play. So that's another part of how you can enjoy the blockchain technology within our ecosystem.
Thank you very much. The second question is how many dungeons per floor? I think they'll have to play Dark Throne to figure that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
okay, so one unique thing is to answer your question straightly, we prepare about 3,000. But even every time it's auto created dungeon, so even you every time you enter or start playing, it's gonna be different, even the level one. So you probably would not know that, oh, we are at like how many like dungeons, but we have prepared enough dungeons for now. But of course, this is not the end, right? We are gonna keep updating, and as Ryan mentioned, so we want to add more flavor, more stories, more different like environment to different dungeons, and also playable characters. So when we do the next updates, or like the season update, we are gonna add one more playable character as well. So you can also have like another diverse experience, not only because of different dungeons, but also because of the new playable character that we are gonna add to the game.
Oh, thank you very much for that, Shinhei. I believe that's the end of our questions. I want to thank everybody for your time today from Epic League. Shinhei, Ryan, and Changi, thank you very much. I've been your host, Ahmad Tahaymar from BNB Chain. Very happy to have this conversation with you, and I can't wait to see the project as well as the future projects from Epic League.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much
everybody.
for having us.
Thank you.